back to another episode of Original Understudies, where I've gathered the world's most original understudies, and we're going to do some improv comedy for you today. Let me introduce today's improvisers. First up, Jake Regal.
Hey!
Welcome back, Jake.
Thanks for having me back.
Where can people find you?
You can find me at Jake Regal on everything except TikTok. I'm something else on TikTok, but I've also only ever posted once, so it's a fun Easter egg hunt.
I am trying to put more TikTok stuff up. I think I put one thing up this week. I had only 4 up. I've been using AI generated images, and I've been using Adobe Animate to just move the mouth like a jib jab, if that's what they're called.
It sounds unpleasant, but I'll trust you that it's cool.
I mean, it's got 12 views, so I think it's pretty pleasant. And next up, we have Amey Goerlich. Welcome back, Amey.
Hello.
Where can people find you? I know there's a lot of lawsuits going on right now.
Am trying
where would you like people to find you?
I'm keeping a low profile because of legal reasons. But you can find me on TikTok at Amey Goerlich 1. I think I have 4 videos up now, so.
That's great.
And I only
it's a tie. Let's race to see who can have the most at the end of the year.
Yeah, I only do long videos, so no one sticks with them. No one watches them.
How long is a long video to you?
I think 2.5 minutes. Yeah, 2.5 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh, that doesn't seem very long to me.
For TikTok.
But I grew up in the 80s, and my attention span's 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Way longer. And another Amey Goerlich.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi.
How are you? Where can people find you?
We're talking TikTok. You can find me at my full name on TikTok, Amey Goerlich, but it's just videos of my cats.
Oh, that's great. That's the kind of content people are looking for on TikTok, right?
Yeah, they're kind of super in love with each other, so I get as many videos as I can of them interacting and wrestling and kissing, and there's a lot of dissing after the kissing. It's pretty fun.
Now, okay, so I earlier before we started recording, I said I saw some pictures from Chaos Bloom Theater. It looked like a really fun costumes, characters. You said no, it was just sunglasses, and you said those people were dressed up like hipsters. So just you tell me if this is just a hipster outfit that people wear at the Chaos Bloom Theater.
So that's...
I'm telling you, that doesn't look like just a hipster.
So that's our holiday show, and that's me dressed up as the mayor of the Lollipop Guild. I play that character often. He's just interested in parades, and that's about it. But during that show, I was whipping candy at people aggressively. It was fun.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
But now my real question is how, when I asked you about all the characters that you were like all the wild things that didn't come into your head, you're just nah, in Denver, people just kind of dress like hipsters.
They do. I lived in New York City for almost 20 years, and people's hipster game here is strong. It is deep. It is weird. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I could fit in, but they might be a little hipper than me.
Everyone's hipper than me. This is as hip as I got bangs and people are freaking out.
Bangs are cool though.
Bangs are cool.
And next up we have Sean Williams.
Oh yeah, I'm just using my government name on Zoom, but yes, Sean Will. Yeah.
Is that your full name?
Yeah, that's my entire name. Sean
Holy
Williams.
good God! I had no idea. I thought it was really Sean Will.
Oh, that would be awesome, but no. 2 first names, never a good sign.
I wasn't going to say it out loud.
It's all good. Good to see
you. Got
y'all.
one first name and a plural first name, last name.
Well, yeah, because then it would have been Sean Maurice Will, and that's super weird. That sounds like a very French noir movie that never came out on Miramax.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't like it. I don't know if I said that right. I like it. Yeah. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me at I'm Sean Will on Instagram, Twitter. I'm not on TikTok yet. And Southwest can definitely find me. Use my government name because you guys owe me.
What did they do to you?
Were you trapped?
Oh yeah. So the wife and I went to Chicago, and right in the heart of it.
That's an alternate universe. I was going to go to Chicago this year, but I didn't. So what happened?
Oh my gosh. So we're getting ready to check in, and it's 24 hours before. So I'm trying to get that early B area. And so I go to check in, and it just says canceled. So I'm like, oh, you know what? So I'm looking at other days, and everything is unavailable till like January 24th. I'm exaggerating, but it was like this week, right? So we're thinking we might have to drive back or take a train or something. Everything is out. I'm talking, and it's already like 8 degrees in Chicago. I'm from Texas. I'm skinny. I cannot handle frigid weather. Like, yeah, I got to go visit Amey in Denver, and I'm still like, I need like 3 parkas, a sweater, boots and stuff to like go to Denver. So it was bad, but we got lucky. We went to the airport itself, talked to somebody, and they were able to get us on the only flight back to LA like that same night. It was insane.
I'm so glad I didn't travel that far this year. And last but not least, welcome back, Robin Norris. How are you, and where can people find you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me back. You can find me at my full name. It's Robin Lynn Norris. That's Robin with a Y, Lynn with an E on the end, on Instagram, and that's my website, and Twitter, just Robin L. Norris.
Cool.
Yeah.
And as I've always said, if somebody's willing to write a review, then I let them cut right to the front. This is a review 5 stars, but I'll be honest, please don't just give me a 1-star review to dig at me. But even if you gave a 4-star review, 3 star, I don't care. I'll read it, and you can cut to the front of the line with your suggestion. If it's something nasty, I'll probably make fun of you with other comedians like I would. But nonetheless, great news. We don't have to worry about that. This is a 5-star review from
A lot of
Karate Craig.
preemptive anger there.
I don't know. I honestly, it's a great 5. I mean, 5's the most you can get. But I realized afterwards, it's like, you don't have to write a 5-star review. And it's like, well, why would I encourage anything else? And I kind of feel like maybe I'll just edit this part out later. I don't know.
I think you should leave it. It's fun to see you try to.
If I start getting swatted with 1-star reviews of like, read this, asshole. All right. Karate Craig says, has me looking forward to every Monday. This podcast is fun and friendly. You really get to know the cast members, and they bring in new people every week to keep it fresh. Listened to Alchemy this since day one and was sad to see it go. But so thankful James is stepping in and keeping the improv podcast game going strong. Also appreciate that he didn't keep the old format, but made his own and changed things up. I appreciate the effort. Keep it up. Conversation starter. Birthday parties. A little long-winded to get to birthday parties, but I love the suggestion, birthday parties.
Yeah. This is a great suggestion. Are we hopping in, James? Can we hop in?
Yeah, I mean, if anybody has a story, I kind of have one lined up that's really almost sad, like almost like, what's the guy from Growing Pains where they have that picture online?
What?
He's
Growing
I
Pains.
don't remember the guy's name, but
The Christian?
he's from Growing Pains. Yes,
Kirk Cameron. Oh,
Kirk Cameron. Kirk Cameron. There's the picture of him with like one person there and like a birthday cake. So it wasn't that, but it was me. It was Erin, my wife, and we went for my birthday party just recently at Beach and Brew, or what, I forgot what it is. It's over by the beach. It was just me and her and a person we had met the day before Dennis Gubbins' birthday party. We're like, oh, we're having a birthday party at the bar. Only him, me, and Aaron showed up. And then a woman that we have like hang out with our dog. So it was the 4 of us at a bar. And I was like, well, this is better than my COVID birthday.
Did you forget to invite people, or did
What happened? Why?
Oh, no.
Why was no one there?
Well, I guess it was because, there's probably a few reasons I didn't invite anybody except some random strangers. But I had a birthday party later in the evening, and we were drinking for happy hour. It started at 3:00, and I didn't want to invite people. Like, I'm really worried about people drinking and driving. So I was trying to only invite people that lived like really close to the beach. so that I wouldn't be encouraging people to rush out on a Friday and drink at 3:00 in the afternoon. And we drank. And then later in the evening, we went to a Grateful Dead cover band. It was fine. But it was weird to be like, I didn't expect the two people that did show up. I had no idea that they'd come. I don't even know them, but we got to know each other quite a bit more.
You said the woman we have hang out with our dogs. I feel like you would have said dog walker if you meant dog walker.
Her name, she's not a dog walker. She's so much more than that. Her name is Betty, and she's awesome. She has a Welsh Terrier. I have a Welsh Terrier, and our Welsh Terriers don't really like each other, but we take them to dog parks and we want them to.
Oh my gosh. So wait, James, because your birthday is early December, right?
Yeah, December 2nd.
Oh, we have the same birthday? I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh.
You have the same birthday?
Yes, I think we've learned this before. I'm also December 2nd.
Because I remember
next year, can we hang out and have a party together?
Because James, you mentioned it. I'm so sorry. Real quick, because James, you mentioned that you were going to have a birthday party, but I think the weather was so bad on December 2nd.
It drizzled. It
was bad. So, yes, you know what? You told someone, I'm sorry, I'm the a-hole. I should have been there, James. So now I feel super guilty that you're telling this story.
Well, I'm sorry. Now I feel bad. That's not the way you start an improv show.
James, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad. I was going to add to the sad birthday stories because jumping on Sean's travel to Chicago, I'm from the Midwest, from Indiana, and I have a January birthday. So it always... I have nightmares about my birthday. I rarely tell people about my birthday now because every single year growing up, it'd be like, birthday party time. And then thered be a giant snowstorm and it'd just be like me and my grandparents and my parents, like people just wouldn't come. And so I have this really big fear, and I'm a grown human adult in LA, and I still to this day don't throw myself any kind of birthday celebration because I'm scared of that scenario. Like
same.
Well, I lived it. It was scary.
Yeah.
And then I also drank too much, cried at the bar. I'm kidding. I did not. I'm just kidding. But I did drink because this place you have a little like watch band and you can fill up little ounces. And I drank like 12 different beers, and I got a migraine before I even went to the Grateful Dead concert that night. It wasn't a migraine.
What does that mean? You have a watch band? Like you?
It's weird. It looks like a smartwatch. You just hold it up to there's not a bartender serving your beers, and you can just get little tiny like 3-ounce beers. And it was, I love the idea of it, but my body wasn't built to try 12 different beers, no matter how few ounces it is. I just can't mix. You know,
I have some like a couple little happy ones I can tell you.
Yes.
So I'm not like huge on my birthday either. I would always have like little experiences. So one year I told a bunch of my friends to meet me in Central Park, in this like weird location of Central Park, and bring cupcakes. So everybody brought different types of cupcakes from different cupcake places all over New York City. And it was super small. Like some of you might know, like Natasha Rothwell and Dan Hodap were like two of the people some of you might know. They showed up, but they were like lost in the middle of Central Park trying to find this. But then it was like this excessive amount of cupcakes and everyone felt really sick afterwards, but that was fun. And then one year I asked my best friend to just do the Mentos experiment where you put them in sodas.
With Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
Yeah, so we went to the steps of the Metropolitan Museum at night, and it was just him and I, and he set up like 10 different 2-liter soda bottles and like lined them up and then dropped Mentos in, so they all like were spraying up in front of me, and that was it.
So it works.
Yeah.
I truly thought that the Mentos experiment, and this is aging myself, was sitting on a bench that had just been painted and then rolling around to make your entire suit pinstripe. For a moment, that was like a 90s commercial for Mentos that really stuck in my brain for some reason.
Mentos freshness from the light.
Original Understudies.
Oh, hey there. Hey there, neighbor. Hi. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I couldn't help but notice that you have a parakeet. I have a parakeet. And I was wondering if I could just hang out with your keet.
I'm actually watching this parakeet for someone.
No way. What?
It's actually been kind of a problem. I've been struggling. I can't sleep at night.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? I've been watching Keats for years. What's making you so nervous? What's the problem?
Well, it talks at inopportune times. During the day, I couldn't beg it to talk in front of a party or anything.
Yeah.
But at night, it says some dark stuff. It almost whispers.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it must smell your parakeet on you. It doesn't usually talk around other people.
Oh, so it's calling my parakeet a 1-star? Okay.
I don't know if it might be you. It might be calling you a 1-star.
It could be. You know, I have knocked on every door in the neighborhood and you're the first one who opened up. So
what?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to, make friends, watch people's pets, hang.
Well, what if I was to come to your place with this parakeet and just see if they get along?
Oh, I think it's great. What's your parakeet that you're watching's name?
Theo.
Theo.
Bye,
Okay.
Theo.
All right, Theo. Come along. We're gonna meet Gertie. All right, here we are. Gertie, brought you a friend. Yep.
1 star.
I don't want any friends.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we just put them in the cage together, right?
Yeah, I don't think anything bad could happen. We just put them in. Here. Okay. I'm going to open it. Opening up the cage. Yeah. All right.
Let's close this cage up.
All right.
Okay. Well, they're not doing anything physically violent to each other.
No, this is part of the fun. You just watch.
It does kind of look like they're trying to circle each other.
It's looking
I have a knife. I have a knife.
Can we open this cage up? That I shouldn't have.
Yeah, okay.
Theo shouldn't have a knife. That's an unfair
I have a
fight.
gun.
Theo, give
I
that.
have a gun. I have a tiny little gun.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I don't know how Gertie got a gun. I don't keep guns in my house. So Gertie,
That's a tiny gun.
It's a little baby bird gun.
So you're looking to protect yourself in a fight?
Yeah, just in case I end up in the street at night alone and someone attacks me. I carry a lot of valuable coins.
Place, if you got the feed, I've got the self-defense for you.
Of course I do. Do you have anything small that'll fit in my purse?
Well, here's a tiny katana. It's made of stainless steel, pure grade. It might snap if it touches anything. It's very tiny. So maybe you want something a little more serious.
Definitely
follow
something.
me behind the curtain.
Oh,
Here's we keep stuff that's not quite straight legal.
this sounds like exactly what I'm interested in. I want to be able to bust a cap.
Great. Well, you're gonna need to get some rounds that are not so easy to acquire because they're so small they're basically invisible to the bird eye.
This sounds really dangerous, and I'm into it.
Kyle, I'm sorry to call while you're on vacation.
Yeah, no worries. I was just laying down. What's going on, Bill? It's okay.
It's
What is it?
well, yeah. Theo got shot.
What? No.
Oh, jeez.
No.
I'm so sorry. I was going to try to just replace Theo with another parakeet, but you'd be surprised. None of them look exactly like Theo.
No. Theo has a little twitch underneath his left eye. It's very distinguishable. How dare you? Bill, you had one job.
I didn't do it. I didn't shoot the parakeet.
Who shot him?
Kyle.
Who shot
I
Theo?
didn't do it.
Who?
It was a bird. I honestly don't even remember the bird's name. It happened so fast. But in all fairness, someone gave Theo a knife. And it pulled a knife.
Oh God, no. Theo's not good with any sort of utensils, knives, spoons, forks.
Maybe it was me. I don't know how he got the knife, but it turned ugly fast.
Bill.
But I hope you and your family have a lot of fun at Disney.
No.
And when you get back,
Children, Martha, get over here right now. We gotta go. We gotta go back. We gotta go back to Tampa now.
Kyle,
no, we're
you
leaving.
can't come back here yet.
No, we're coming
you gotta
back.
enjoy your trip. You spent a lot of money on this trip to Disney.
I know. And you know what? It's not going to matter because we have another family member missing now because you decided to give him a knife. And so I swear to God, did the neighbor come around?
What do you mean?
Did you talk to that neighbor? Did you talk to the neighbor with the parakeet?
I was watching your house and she knocked on the door. She seemed nice. I couldn't get any sleep. I thought,
you son of a bitch. Literally. On the list. There's 3 things on that list. 1, do not give Theo any utensils. 2, turn the heater down to 74 when you leave. And 3,
74
to 74 degrees. And 3, do not talk to the neighbor and the parrot. Get the stuff
I didn't even
kids.
see the first one of that. I've kept the apartment at 78 the whole time.
Hey,
yes,
Kyle.
honey.
I happen to be... No, Kyle, it's me, the neighbor on the phone.
Oh, my gosh, the service is so clear.
I know. I happen to listen in. I hope you don't mind.
My bad. It was speakerphone the whole time, Kyle. I should have said that she was here.
She's in my house right now.
Sorry.
I'm in
standing
your
next
house.
standing next to my comatose, damn near dead bird. That's what you're telling me.
Mm-hmm.
Was it
is
pretty?
Is it damn near dead or is it?
Oh, I think the bird is deceased, Kyle. The bird has passed.
Thank you so much for the invite. That birthday party sounds awesome. I did look at my weather app and it says there's a 20% chance of a light drizzle. So obviously I'm not going to come, but thanks for the invite.
Well, I invited all the people that I gave some of my lucky coins to because, as a leprechaun, you don't really meet too many people. Just the ones trying to steal your gold. So,
Well,
it's okay.
You're laying the guilt on a little bit.
It's okay. No.
Yeah, I guess our relationship was a little bit transactional. I found your lucky pot of gold. I took as much as could fit in my pockets. I don't know. It feels like you're trying to make this into more than it was, which was I solved the puzzle.
It's fine. Yeah, I have 4 or 5 people that might show up. Might have some more gold. I don't know if that's of interest.
Are you trying to bribe me with more gold?
No.
All right.
No.
If it's really important to you, I'll try to make an appearance. Okay?
Oh, good. This place is like a speakeasy. They give you a card, and you can put it in all the slots, and you can get 1 thimble of beer, any kind of thimble of beer you want. Yeah. Well, I'm tiny.
Sure, but I'm 6'2", so for me, a thimble's not going to cut it really. But all right.
Okay. I'm 6'2". Are you trying to make me feel bad now?
No, I'm not. We all have different experiences. It's just for me, that doesn't sound like an ideal place to party. Drinking beer by the thimble by scanning a wrist card. I'm sorry. I'm being mean. I don't mean to be mean. I just feel like I'm cornered into coming to this party. I don't know you. I took some gold. I solved a riddle.
Well, I know you.
Welcome to the hidden stone. What's the password?
What did it say in the email? Blarney?
Yeah, you got it on the first try. Come on in. Well, how tall are you, lad?
I'm 6'2".
Oh, we haven't had a 6-foot tour since the 1980s, but come on in.
You keep records of that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we do. Here's your wristband, and the party person is over there.
Oh, I'm trying to put this on like the widest possible setting. It's not really fitting. Kind of cutting off my circulation.
Oh, look at Mr. 6'2" complain about the small wristband. Oh, hey there. Yes. Welcome to our place where we had this wonderful leprechaun's birthday party. How do you know her?
Oh, I solved a riddle and took some of her precious gold. It's sort of the classic leprechaun story.
Yes, that's quite indeed. That also means now that you two are forced to be together forever.
I'm not familiar with that part of the mythology. We're like bound together?
You're bound together. That's what happens when you solve the riddle and take a leprechaun's gold.
Wait, is that true, or are you just lonely?
Little bit of both.
Can it be
Little bit of both. Little bit of both. Yep. We don't get a lot of 6'2" people in here. Not since the 80s. That was a wild time.
Who was here in the 80s? Everyone remembers this person from the 80s. All right. I'm just going to have a good time. I'm going to, what do we got here? We have.
There you are.
Oh.
Come and sit next to me. I've been drinking all day.
Oh, I can see you've had a couple thimbles.
I want to tell you a secret.
Yeah, sure. Hit me.
Back in the 80s, I had my birthday party here. And there was a man, a very lovely man, 6 foot something. Anyways, he impregnated me. You are my son.
What?
And now we'll be together forever.
Oh my God. That is changing every. Wait.
I'm your real da. I'm your real da.
I know my parents.
They
I know
are
my.
fake.
You're just lonely.
No. Son, I'm sorry that we didn't tell you earlier, but your mom and I, we couldn't have kids, and we adopted. We didn't know a lot about the parents. It's not pretty. It's
It's true.
It's true. Well, we knew that the lady was a leprechaun and the man was possibly a Harlem Globetrotter, maybe?
a short Harlem Globetrotter, but possibly a Harlem Globetrotter.
Yeah, point guard size, almost a foot taller than Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah, well, we don't know. Honestly, as soon as I heard Leprechaun, I kind of was like, well, they're just trying to get me to take this baby. And you were so cute. They didn't need to try to win me
so
over.
Cute. The moment we saw you, we knew you were ours, even if you were really theirs. You know, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
What do you mean, really theirs? He's ours.
He's ours.
I have a couple of questions.
Damn it, Janet, he's ours.
Yes, he's ours for sure, but I think we have to give him the truth, and that's sometimes...
You always end it with really theirs.
Well, I'm a negative person overall, so I like to end on a negative note, okay?
Okay, but we love you.
But we love you.
You're speaking in like Sato voice, but loudly. I can definitely hear what you're saying. I don't know, am I supposed to go, like, hang out with the leprechaun now? I just don't understand the etiquette of this.
I suppose maybe you could invite the leprechaun here. We'll try to find out who the dad is. Maybe the leprechaun will tell us. And maybe it is a Harlem Globetrotter.
All right, I'm going to go to Joanne Fabrics and buy some thimbles.
Original Understudies.
Did you guys ever find out who your real parents were? No, I'm kidding. It's a terrible transition.
One of the stories reminded me of a story though where I was my friend and I we were probably like 6 or 7 years old, and we were like house sitting for her neighbors, and we were charged with checking on a hamster, and one of the times we went over and she picked it up to show me, and she picked it up by the tail, and it fell, and she was holding the tail in her hands, and we just
like a lizard
detached from the body, and we both just screamed and ran and took off, and her mom had to like come over and figure it out, and
figure it out
like whether it was alive still, and apparently this is something that can happen, but we were like, she was so excited to show me this thing, and I just remember like the pure terror on both of our faces when it dropped.
What do you mean it happens? Like, does it grow back?
I don't actually know. It's like, I never really looked into it because I'm kind of afraid.
Was it a hamster or a leopard gecko? Because that's two different types of animals.
It was
a furry leopard gecko.
It was either a hamster or a gerbil. It was like one of those smaller, I don't really know the difference between those two, but it was very, So don't pick them up by their tails, because
Wow.
Weirdly enough, this is really dark. But when I was a little kid, I had 2 hamsters, and it was no one's fault but my own. I don't know. I don't know for sure that I could really be blamed, but they ate each other.
I saw where that was going.
I have no idea why. I don't think I trained them to do this as like 5, but it was horrifying to see that. And we never had hamsters at my house again.
Yeah, there's a couple different rodents that you can't keep with each other, or they will eat each other's eyes out first and then the rest of their bodies. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was horrifying. I am so lucky I turned out to be a normal guy, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, when mice give birth, you're supposed to put like a cloth or a towel over the cage, because if the mom sees the babies like fully, she will eat them. So you keep the towel over and then you separate them, and yeah, it's real weird.
So in the wild, they would just eat their babies? I guess they're not really wild. They're fully domesticated. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I guess, yeah. In the wild, maybe they don't do that. It's because they're trying to spare them the domesticated life.
You're going to have to run the rest
so
of your
dark.
life on a little wheel, and no one wants this. This is what's best for you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Just from a family perspective, could you imagine that? Like the mom is like, okay, I'm going to eat the kid. Like imagine the psychological damage that does to these animals. And I get it. They're in the wild. They're just feeding off an instinct.
No, they're in a cage being at this point. Like
Oh
they're,
my gosh.
I don't know that
Where
that can't
could
happen
they be in the wild?
right? That can't
Where
be.
would hamsters be? What region would they be in the wild?
Amsterdam.
Okay.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Original Understudies.
Hey mom, I got you a gift for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Open it up.
Oh my gosh.
It's a
hamster.
Yeah. It's a hamster. So hopefully, hopefully you're happy with me, right? I've been a good child for 16 years, right?
Yeah. It's you've been a great child for 16 years. It's just that
I know.
I'm a little triggered by hamsters.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. The whole generational thing, and it runs in our family, but I didn't mean to trigger you. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be a good child so I can keep living.
Yes, I want you to keep living. There are.
Thank you. I have dreams too.
If there were, if I did at any point want to kill you, it would only be to spare you from a really bad future.
Come
from
on, Mom.
the
How so?
well, much like it's a really appropriate gift you gave me. Much like a mother hamster will eat her young. Sometimes,
Damn it! I should have gotten you a gecko. Damn it!
sometimes a human mother will have some dark thoughts just to spare their child from a very, the hamster wheel that is life.
Look, Mom, just because that's what Grandma did, and great grandma, and great great grandma, doesn't mean you have to. You could break that generational cycle.
I want to, but it's strong.
Oh my God, Dad, you have to come over here. Me and Cheryl are, we're babysitting, and we picked up the baby by its belly button tail, and it came off, and we're really scared, and we don't know what to do.
Yeah, Dad, you gotta help us. It was so scary. It's so scary.
All right, belly button tail.
Yeah.
All right, I need you guys to sit down.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't really know how to get into this because there's no such thing as a belly button tail.
Oh,
No,
Dad,
there is.
But if I'm trying to put,
There is.
if I'm trying to, I don't know. Hold on.
Dad, well, I would just say to open up your mind a little bit because we were babysitting and we picked it up by the belly button tail and it did break. So why don't you just take a look?
Okay.
It's purple.
Everybody calm down. Okay.
And then
That's not a good sign.
and then we ate it. We ate it because we were scared. We didn't know what to do with it.
Oh shit!
The evidence is in our bellies.
Okay.
The evidence is in our bellies.
Okay, well, I don't want to tell you what I think you ate. Okay, this is not a good scenario because there's no such thing as a belly button tail.
Oh, well,
God.
it was long.
Okay, well, what I need you guys to do is pack up all your belongings because we're moving.
Okay.
We're moving right now.
Okay, Dad.
We left the baby. We left the baby, though.
Yeah.
At this point in time, whatever happens next, I'm sure is going to be, a lot of people are going to help it get through this traumatic scenario. It's a bad situation, but you two need to pack your things and we got to get out
Dad,
of here.
we're really sorry. We thought that was the right thing to do,
For the record, in the future, never pick anything up by a belly button tail.
Okay.
Period. There's no such thing as a belly button tail.
Okay.
You've made a big mistake. Okay.
Okay.
Who asked you to babysit?
Oh, the Parkinsons.
Yeah.
They should go to jail.
Okay.
They should go to jail. Instead, your lives are ruined.
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome to town. It's always nice to see some new faces. Now, normally people don't move here unless they got a story.
Well, we don't speak English, so it's going to be hard to tell a story.
All right, fair enough. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Never mind. Well, all right. I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to pry if you don't want to tell. Everybody's got their secrets.
I ate a
Unfortunately,
belly button tail.
Yeah, we ate a belly button tail. Have you heard of them?
It was from a baby.
Shut up.
I haven't. Well, as I was saying, there's very few jobs available in this small town. There is a nursery. We're always looking for people to watch over the babies.
Probably not a good idea for
We
us.
have extensive
Yum, yum, yum.
babysitting experience.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but their last babysitting job didn't go so
I'm gonna hire
good. So
you
maybe
on the spot because I like your face.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so let me.
Don't you guys have like a mine or something we could send these kids down into?
You want to send your
Dad.
children down a mine?
I don't know.
Our mine closed 20 years ago. That's why we're so small now. All we got's the babies that got left behind, and we need someone to take care of them. So,
All right.
Dad, I think we should let Cheryl and I earn our keep. I mean, we know how to babysit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And none of those
But
babies
remember
have.
what I told you, right?
Right, but
Yeah.
none of those babies have parents, right?
Right.
They're all dead minors.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir, and I know these are your two wonderful daughters. They seem like they're very nice and really good babysitters, but apparently half of our population is missing because, and I quote, they've removed their baby button tails.
Okay.
Okay. You got a lot to fess up right now, or else we can't undetain you.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, it's not looking good for my future.
No, it's not.
I'm a bad dad. I'm going to be the first to admit it. I didn't specifically do the bad things, but my girls, I raised them, and they did the bad things. So
They had to learn from somewhere.
Yeah, and I mean, you can try as hard as you want to raise them right, but sometimes you're just a dum-dum. Oh, God, I'm a dum-dum.
Girls, as your mom, I want to show you something very special. When you were born, the doctor gave me both of your placentas, and it's very healthy for you to put on your face and to eat a little bit. So now that it's your 10th birthdays, I'm going to pull it out of the freezer, and we're going to have a little nibble on your guys' placenta as a family. And, some people say that it's dangerous to eat for some people. So I hope I don't die because your father is a terrible, terrible dad. All right. You ready to try this? Does anyone want it heated up?
Yeah, I think we should heat it up a little bit. Maybe put some ketchup and salt on it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll put it on some Triscuits.
Thanks, Mom.
Do you have any veganese?
Yeah, I do have any veganese.
Ugh, Karen, always with this vegan trip. Okay. I hate it.
Well,
All right. Here
I
we
just
go.
don't believe we should be eating animals or
Well, it's
placentas,
you. You're
but-
eating you. You're eating a sack that you are in Mommy's tummy. Open up. Let's try this. Yum, yum,
Okay.
yum.
Trust you,
Nom, nom,
Mom.
nom.
Oh,
I'm gonna have some.
oh my, you're eating us. You're having us. You're eating
I'm
us.
choking. I'm choking. I'm dying. I'm leaving you.
And that's why I had to raise you guys as a single dad. I don't know. I don't know if it's my fault. It seems like your mom's heart was in the right place. It's just, I don't think that anything is supposed to stay good forever in the freezer. And I think 10 years is too long. I think it's too long.
Yeah, Dad, it's not your fault.
I wouldn't keep chicken soup for too long.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't. No, it's not your fault, Dad. It's not your fault. Can we just?
Well,
What?
since half of the children that have no parents are missing now, I've turned myself in, and this is our last supper here. And I think it's jail. I don't know what happens in a small town like this, but you guys are going to be on your own, and I just want you to, I don't know, make something better yourselves than your mom and I did.
Dad,
Let's have this last family meal.
Dad, can I tell you a secret? Robin ate part of my big toe.
Why? Hey! Why did you say that? Okay.
Because
What?
we have to show him that we're grown-ups now.
Okay.
And we're not.
That's not how you show someone you're a grown
Okay,
up.
but listen.
God
She
damn it.
She also ate. She ate my pinky toe, so we're toe sisters. Yay!
No, I said, hey, don't tell Dad about that.
All right, it's time to face your maker. And no, you're not going to jail. We take justice into our own hands in this small town. Put your belly button tail in this guillotine slot. A tail for a tail.
That's not going to kill me. That's not going to kill me.
It shouldn't. I don't think it will.
Okay.
I suppose if your belly button tail is extra excited, there could be a rush of blood and make things dangerous, but I don't know why it would be in this situation.
Yeah, put it
Okay,
in.
well, I don't know if this needs to be a town. I don't know if this needs to be a town event. Maybe it's just a private guillotine.
Well,
we
here's
only
wanna
button
see it.
tail.
Yep, I sent out
Put
the
it
invites.
in.
All six of us are here.
It's a very tiny town.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
put it in there, but quite gently. And take your time.
Okay. I don't know. I guess it's shy right now. It's I'm having a difficulty getting it in this little guillotine here.
Show us that tail.
All right, there it is. There it is.
Oh, wow. Look at, oh.
It's baby little
Any
nub.
last words for ye front tail be taken from your body, and never shall you be reunited?
Just that none of this feels right. Something feels a little off. Something feels wrong.
Just a little off?
I feel like
Well, I'll take a little off right now. Yay!
So I'm really excited about writing this new article for your magazine. I think it is going to be revolutionary. It's
Yes.
just what Cosmo needs. Now it's how to please your man's belly button tail.
How to please your man's belly button tail?
Belly button tail, yes.
Wow.
And I have some juicy tricks that I have learned from women all over the world about how to
You know
please a
what?
man's belly button
Hold on.
tail.
Tyra, look, all right. You
Yeah.
treating Cosmo like this is some publication from a little old town in Arizona or Nevada or even worse, South Dakota. Okay. We are Cosmo. We don't refer to that as just belly button tails. We refer to it as fierce, stiffening, elongated tails.
It sounds like you need a new word. And I think that word is belly button tail, or those words. It's 2 words.
It's so barbaric, Tyra. All right. Okay.
Listen, we need to start to, appease the middle of the country. And
does the
they
middle of the
call
country
it a belly
even know how
button
to
tail.
read? Do they even know how to read, Tyra?
I don't think so. But you know what? We're going to help them, okay? And we're going to use a language that they're familiar with, okay?
Fine. Okay, fine. So one of these tips in their language, how would you say that?
You want to take a little bit of veganese right before you're about to please your man, pleasure his belly button tail. You want to rub a little bit of veganese just right on the tip, okay?
Okay. Could we just literally just say exactly what it is? Like we're from New York or something. We don't have to talk this old timey.
No. If we want to get in these people's heads, we have to use their language. We have to become them. Okay.
Okay. So so case in point, what if say the person is, he's having trouble, getting excited.
His
How would you
belly
say
button
that?
tail hard. I would say that he has got a wimpy belly button tail.
Original Understudies.
This has got to be so far one of the most absurd episodes we've ever recorded. We've recorded some absurd shit. But I have to say how proud I am that there is not even an inkling of bestiality.
Hey, we still have a good 15 minutes of recording left.
True. So when I was, I'm just thinking of my belly button tail right now. And this is the first story that comes to my head. I was doing improv in high school, and one of the very first improv shows that I did, we'd play a game called World's Worst, which is you get a doctor, and the person comes out and they're a terrible doctor when they do the one line of what the world's worst doctor does. And I had done plumber. And I used to wear I was a really dirty hippie. I wore the baggiest clothes and it was so bad. And now I wear a tie, and when I get on stage, I try to look good. But at this time I did not look that good. And I did World's Worst Plumber. And I went out to the front and I pulled my pants down to my ass crack, but when I bent over, my balls showed, and my grandma was in the front. My grandma was in the front row of the audience, and gosh, I don't know if I think that at least that year we were no longer allowed to play that game, as if that game's that was somehow the fault of the game.
The classic world's worst thing where someone shows their testicle.
I mean, the thing is that was not a new joke. I'm sure many people have done the butt crack since then, but that was also reminded to me several times and it's no surprise, my parents have not seen me do many improv shows. That was probably one of the last improv shows they went and saw. But my mom would remind me, your grandma saw your, I don't think she said balls, but she said, your grandma saw you when you were on stage. And we know what she meant when she said saw you. But have you guys ever shown yourself?
I have. Not on purpose as well. I was playing a jiu-jitsu instructor and a bitch show at UCB. And I just wore a robe because I'm I want to be authentic. And then I did jiu-jitsu and my legs splayed out a little bit. And I realized, people can just see my junk fully in the audience right now. This was a while ago, but it still lingers.
This is a short story, and it is awful. It is a nightmare of mine that I hope to never go through again. I went down one of those water slides that goes straight down, and apparently there was a tiny tear in my pants in my shorts, and it ripped them. And like I had to leave the park. I had to walk out of the park. You don't have towels with you when you go there. So I was like holding the swimsuit against my junk as I walked to the locker, got my stuff, and just had to leave. It was the worst.
So it ripped. It ripped like mid slide. So you were feeling skin on slide also.
I don't remember feeling skin on slide.
Okay.
So what happened, it was as if something had just exploded the back of my pants. I don't exactly know how it happened, but it shredded the back of my pants. And in my mind, I always go back and think, what if it was a skin tag? And it just was like, whoosh, here's the Inside Out boy. That didn't happen. But I had to leave the park. Like that was the end of the day at the water park with me and Aaron. And it was embarrassing. But yeah, there was I guess I might have been able to go buy another swim trunks or something, but I had to leave.
I have to make a very quick addendum. I was wearing underwear. I'm now remembering. It makes no sense for me to not be wearing underwear. It's just that they shifted, and that is the issue.
Original Understudies.
All right, so we're just gonna go down this demon. It's called Demon Fury Slide, and we're just gonna go down, and we're gonna have so much fun. Okay, so did you make sure you put on a belt?
No, I didn't know there was a belt requirement.
Well, yeah. Apparently, this slide goes down so far that a lot of people in particular have just ripped their pants completely open. So just to be on the safe side, the Robinsons are going to go through with that. So we're all going to wear belts and make sure our stuff stays up.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fine. That sounds like a story that kids tell each other.
No, Josh, it's true. Didn't you see the story on KTLA? Yeah.
KTLA, they're trying to scare you on the local news. I'm sure my pants will be fine. I'm going to go down. They're going to be 100%.
Dude, okay, but remember oh my gosh, remember Mr. Heaney? He had on his trunks and he slid down. Urban legend. He slid down so far that literally half of his ass got caught on the slide because he burned it, and then it went into flames, and that's why they call it Demon's Fury. It's
exactly what you said. Urban legend. You think his butt really caught on fire from friction while going down? You know what? I'm going.
So you want to have the Demon's Fury water slide at your theme park?
Yeah, I think it'll be a great way to bring in customers. So...
Okay, all right. You understand the dangers of having Demon's Fury water slide on your park?
Well, I think, if the danger is more people coming to the park, sign me up.
Okay. All right, so I have this scroll, which will be the contract for your water park.
All right.
And I need you to sign at the bottom in blood.
Wow, this is okay. There's a lot of rules here written in Gothic.
It's Latin. It's not Gothic.
Okay.
It's written in Latin.
Thank you so much for coming into the HR office, Satan. There's a couple things I want to talk to you about.
I knew this was coming.
Well, if you knew it was coming, maybe you shouldn't have done it in the first place. But I get it that you're having a hard time getting people to sign these their souls away. But this side hustle with these water slides is costing us a lot of money. I don't know if you noticed, but my office is barely on fire right now. You know, it's kind of chilly in here.
I mean, we should just be able to turn this dial up. Oh, the dial.
Nope.
How is my water park investments of Demon's Fury drop affecting the heat here?
Well, because you promised people real human blood as the water, and that's hard to come by.
Well, that was not. Did I promise that? I promised it?
It's in the contract.
Oh, shit. It's hard to read these contracts. I thought this HR meeting was about the ways that I was approaching women at the office.
Well,
I had no idea.
Well,
oh boy, am I in trouble.
We would prefer it if you were a little more crass. You've been very gentle and loving to the females.
Trying to change.
Well, I heard that you asked Deborah to marry you the other day, and that's just disgusting.
I want to put a ring on it.
Well, maybe just grab her ass, you know?
Well, I'm trying to change things. I want to be a businessman. I picture Demon Fury Drop being the next new thing from Satan.
All right, this might be a midlife crisis, you know? That might be all this is. You know, maybe get a parakeet.
A parakeet?
Yeah, they're very devilish little birds.
Okay, all right. I'll check into a bird.
Okay, and please, dear God, just stop putting
What was
clothes
that?
on.
Did somebody call my name? Hey. Hey there,
Oh my
everyone.
God, sorry, I have no makeup on.
Oh, it's okay, Suzanne. You look great. Hey, Satan.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, God.
Hey, so I'm just going to be traveling to Saturn for a bit and, I don't know, maybe create a new Cosmo. But before I do that, can somebody go and check on your brother's belly button tail? Because apparently he's saying he went down Demon's Fury Drop and it just split off.
Can I just ask something real quick, God?
Sure.
I've been confused a little bit. We're talking about a penis, right?
Thanks for listening to another episode of Original Understudies. This episode wouldn't be possible without our mastering engineer, Toivo Kaleo, who's starting his brand new job, I think right about now, at PlayStation Studios UK. Oh my God! And oh my God, I can't believe how lucky we were to have such an amazing cast. A cast like Aaron Martin, William Morris, and Mike Del Rosso. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, they couldn't make it to the recording. Luckily for us, the original understudies were on the sidelines, just waiting, aching to step in their absence. Now, I don't have any reviews to read this week. Shame on all y'all. But I have been getting a lot more emails to OriginalUnderstudiesPodcast@gmail.com. And this wasn't an email. This was a message to me from Chris. I'm not going to give his last name away. I don't know how comfortable he is. He knows who he is out there. Chris, you know who I'm talking about. And he sent me a song based on the canola oil guy that had canola oil in his pockets, about a genie wish. And I don't know if I'll honor it forever, but if you send me a song with easy to read lyrics, I'll do my best to put a couple chords behind him and sing a song about it. But nonetheless, here it is. I wish to a genie for pockets that were always full of canola oil. I thought it would be so cool to never have to worry about cooking again. But little did I know my life was about to end. Oh, genie, genie, what have you done? My pockets overflowing with oil, it's not fun. I wish I'd never made this foolish wish, but it's too late now. I'm stuck with this foolish wish. At first it seemed like a dream come true, but now I can't escape the oil. It's stuck to me like glue. I can't go out in public. I'm a walking disaster. People run and hide when they see me coming after. I'm a disaster. Oh, genie, genie, what have you done? My pockets overflow with oil. It's not fun. I wish I'd never made this foolish wish, but it's too late now. I'm stuck with this. I'm stuck with this foolish wish. With this foolish wish. I try to use the oil. I try to give it away, but it just keeps pouring out. It never goes away. I'm covered head to toe. There's no escape. I'm trapped in this curse. It's a terrible fate. Oh, genie, genie, what have you done? My pockets overflow with oil. It's not fun. I wish I'd never made this foolish wish, but it's too late now. I'm stuck with this. I'm stuck with this foolish wish. This foolish wish. If you write me some lyrics, I'll do my best to put it in a song with at least 2 chords. It'll be some fun. Thanks for listening.